Hey, hi, and welcome to the Emotional Eating Week. My name's Andrew Stembler. I'm the director of CrossFit London, and obviously the trainer at andrewstembler.com. Throughout the week I'll be joined by other people, but for now just a quick overview. This week is really just a taster. It's your opportunity to see at first hand what sort of drills are available to help people who think they or feel they have emotional eating difficulties. It's a very complex subject, and there are different ways of approaching it. So there are lots of drills we're going to throw at you this week, so you can go, well, I like this drill, or I don't like that drill, or I can't be doing with that, or maybe I could look at that. Gives you opportunity of making some decisions of the way forward. So the first thing we got you to do in this morning's challenge, we got you to look at what advantages there would be. If you could go and you don't have any emotional issues anymore with your food, what would be the result of that? Would it be a good outcome? Does it make a dramatic difference, or are you not that bothered? The reason for asking the question is if it doesn't make much of a dramatic difference, the chances are it's not much of a problem, and so you ask yourself, do you really need to spend time sorting it out? Obviously, if there are massive gains to be done, and like overcoming things like shame and self-loathing, it's worthwhile sticking with. Okay, so that's number one thing. Next thing we did was a really weird mini questionnaire. Can I say, questionnaires throughout the world are all rubbish, and they're just very clumsy guesstimates at the best of time. Now what this is trying to do is look at a line of literature set up by a team led by Professor Fletcher, and they looked at basically behaviour flexibility as a key of emotional eating, and as much as you can get eating habits that are wrong and lifestyles that are sort of or not optimal, and you'll stick by them and you won't change. And their argument was, if I can get you to change certain things, it will also reflect on your habits and reflect on the way that you eat. It was an interesting program that still runs, and there's some drills we'll be throwing you during the week and after the week if you continue with us. Now the number three is for me the most exciting one. It really sees emotional eating as the cause or the expression of previous trauma or accumulated stress. And the drill itself doesn't cure anything, but what it does, it speaks to your subconscious and gets you to a place of safety. Because on one level, your primitive brain or the primitive you isn't going to do anything unless it feels safe. And it's quite important that you do that little 1 to 3 minute drill and just sit down. It's called a contact point exercise. We really need to do that every day. Because at about session 4, I think on Thursday or Friday, we get you to start thinking about stress, and I need you to be able to discharge and get back safely from that stress position into this position. So it's quite crucial that you do that one. The last one is the most interesting of all, because for many people who have emotional broken up or dysfunctional eating habits, if I can use that word, you normally find that they often try and starve themselves. There's a very good friend of mine who describes this as morning anorexia, where you'll starve, you'll get up and you'll fight through your whole day because you're on some sort of weird diet, or you just forget, and then by the time you get home you open up your fridge, you just descend on whatever is in there. And the argument being is that no matter how good your mental state is, if you starve yourself, the moment somebody gives you some food, you're going to be in there eating it. And so it's as well to knock out this basic physical level if you can. So that's the first 4 days. You may want to keep notes of this. I like writing things down with paper and pencil. In fact, journaling will come up in this over the next 4 or 5 days anyway, so it's worthwhile having it. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to feed this back to me, but just start thinking, you know what, that drill was okay, that drill was weird, I'll never want to do anything like that again, all of which is okay, because if you want to talk to us at the end of the week, this sort of reflection by you will be crucial. Well, I hope that helps. The day 2 email should be on its way to you shortly after this one. Hope you enjoy those. Hope you keep safe and have loads and loads of fun.